If you follow design software right now, you're seeing a relentless narrative: Google Stitch versus Canva Magic Studio in a fight for AI dominance. But comparing these two platforms directly misses the reality of what they actually do. Look at this diagram. On the left, we have a social media marketing layout failing inside a code compiler. On the right, lines of raw application code failing inside a billboard mockup. This happens when you follow hype instead of defining workflow. Forcing a user interface tool to generate an Instagram carousel leaves a blank screen. Asking a marketing tool for application code leaves a useless image. Canva is a mature, template-driven engine built for marketers to output visual content. Google Stitch is an AI-native prototyping engine built for developers to output user interface logic. To avoid wasting hours forcing these tools to do jobs they weren't designed for, we must evaluate them strictly by their professional domains. Let's look at Canva's actual domain. This is an environment optimized for brand storytelling, social media grids, and slide decks. A core part of this workflow is Magic Switch, an AI feature that takes a single layout and reformats it for multiple platforms. If you have a 16:9 presentation slide, you can click a button and have the AI reorganize those exact assets into a vertical TikTok video or a horizontal blog header. That speed is paired with Canva's brand kits and magic edit tools, which enforce specific colors and fonts across every generation. A solo creator or small team can push out hundreds of cohesive social posts and ad creatives without needing a formal background in design theory. The trade-off for this speed and accessibility is that you are often locked into the recognizable Canva aesthetic. More importantly, you cannot use this system to build functional software. There is no underlying logic, no interactive states, and no code you can hand off to an engineer. It operates strictly as an engine for marketing your product, not for building the product itself. Google Stitch operates in an entirely different lane. This is a workspace for generating app interfaces, web layouts, and raw code. Instead of dragging and dropping templates, you use Voice Canvas to tell the AI what to build in plain English. You can prompt it for a mobile delivery app, and it will generate up to 5 interconnected, consistently styled screens in a matter of minutes. Here, the tools separate. Canva dominates template-driven marketing. Stitch owns generative UI. Ask Stitch for a flyer, it struggles, but it offers a direct pipeline to development. Every generated screen exports as React or Tailwind code, giving developers an immediate starting point. Currently, Stitch is free inside Google Labs, though you are capped at 550 generations per month. It shrinks the timeline between a founder's initial concept and a working prototype. But it offers very little utility for anyone trying to run a marketing campaign. The marketing around both of these tools relies on the promise of instant, perfect results. The reality of a professional workflow requires much more manual effort. Because Stitch is still in beta, it frequently struggles to maintain visual consistency when you attempt to build complex, multi-page applications. Designers consistently report that Stitch's outputs are a starting line, not a finish line. The generated screens almost always require manual refinement and alignment in dedicated tools like Figma. Canva, by contrast, offers a predictable, stable environment, backed by a mature $15 a month subscription. However, Canva's stability relies heavily on a library of 600,000 templates. Relying too heavily on that system often results in generic visuals that fail to stand out. If you try to scale up, you hit a concrete wall. Once you exhaust free generations, there's no paid tier to unlock. You simply have to wait. Neither platform is a magic wand. Getting professional results requires understanding specific limitations and knowing how to work around them. Using a UI prototyping tool to create social media content or a marketing tool to map out application code is like trying to hammer a nail with a screwdriver. To resolve this dilemma, we can map your goals directly to the correct software using this decision tree. It starts with one question: what are you trying to build? If we follow the left side, we find marketers, content creators, and social media managers. Between these two platforms, Canva's specialized templates and brand tools are what you need to maintain a marketing workflow. If we follow the right side, we find developers, product builders, and startup founders. In this comparison, Stitch provides the generative UI and code export features required to move a product concept toward development. As currently built, Stitch lacks the asset library and specific layout controls required to produce professional marketing content. Likewise, Canva is designed for visual presentation and does not include an engine for generating functional application logic. Identify exactly what you need to produce. Pick the specialized tool built for that exact domain and start building.